another big breaking news right now at this moment, and this is Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has announced that the first ever trilateral talks involving Ukraine, Russia and the United States will take place in the United Arab Emirates, likely Abu Dhabi, on January 23rd or 24th. And he has announced during the World Economic Forum in Davos that these technical level negotiations mark a significant diplomatic step amid ongoing efforts led by the US President Donald Trump to end the nearly 4-year war, with discussions focusing on potential compromises, peace terms and possibly an energy truce. The latest development that we are getting is asking for a US brokered peace deal to happen again. First trilateral Ukraine-Russia-US meet that is going to happen today and tomorrow, possibly today and tomorrow. This will be a US brokered trilateral peace talks in UAE, likely Abu Dhabi, on January 23, 24, 2026. All right, let's listen into what exactly Zelenskyy has said.
And how we can bring closer to real negotiations. So we are close with security guarantees. Be honest, the document is ready. We have questions with economic package, but I think 90% it will done. And
when will it be done? What is left?
So we have meetings today, as I said, during the forum, and now our American team will have meeting in Moscow. Then tomorrow and the day after tomorrow in Emirates will be trilateral meeting, Ukraine, America and Russia, our negotiating teams.
All right, now listen into what Donald Trump had to say on this.
We had a conversation. I've had numerous conversations on Ukraine. It'd be nice to end that war. It costs us nothing. We make money. I don't want to make money, but we make money. Whereas Biden spent $350 billion stupidly and lost a lot of money. But it's not about the money. It's about 25 to 30,000 soldiers a month, mostly soldiers. A month are being killed.
Do you think that you signed a security deal, or you
Well, Steve Witkoff and Jared are right now on the way to Moscow, so we'll see how that works out. I had a good meeting, but I've had, numerous good meetings with President Zelenskyy, and it doesn't seem to happen. It's funny, I put out a 35-year war in a day, a 32-year war in 2 days, and other wars, the worst was like 4 days, and this one goes on and on forever, and actually they may have been more complex.
Do you think that trilateral that the U.S., Russia, and Ukraine are having in Abu Dhabi this weekend leads to a trilateral between you and Zelenskyy?
Look, it's all good. Anytime we meet, it's good. If you don't meet, nothing's going to happen. I mean, for the first 3 years, nobody met. Under Biden, nobody met. And you know one thing, if you don't meet, nothing's going to happen. So we are meeting, and we'll see what happens. I hope we can save a lot of lives, and so.
Mr. President, what kind of concessions?
Say?
Mr. President, what kind of concessions Vladimir?
I can't tell you that. He'll make concessions. Everybody's making concessions to get it done. Europe is going to be a part of it. It's going to be a part of it. Look, it's more for Europe than for me. I mean, I'm doing this more for Europe than for me. I'm doing it to save lives, number one. I'm doing it secondarily for Europe. I'm not doing it so much for the U.S. It doesn't affect us very much. Other than the loss of lives, we're not affected by this. It's thousands of miles away. We're separated by an ocean. But I have an ability to get things done like this, and we'll see if I can get it done. I mean, it would never have gotten done. I thought Putin wanted the whole thing. Maybe he does, but he's not going to be going there unless we don't make a deal. But we had a good meeting today with President Zelenskyy. I think a very good meeting.